Hello, everybody.
Here
Paul,
we are.
here we are again. Okay, man, I really believe in this. I think what we are doing today is like we create a platform here.
Mhm.
Okay, not just we talk about products, also become the way people can ask us questions.
Engage us and we'll engage you back.
So in other words, not specifically about the products. We'll leave a little bit of time for people ask us any products.
Any question you got?
Because for all the people out there, if they have opportunity, I bet you they have a question,
Yeah, most people do.
right? I don't know, lighting is weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's just like people say, how, that lighting, it just have issues, okay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we are here for you. And we'll make sure we are the solution provider. We
Mhm.
are the issue takers, okay?
Yes.
So that being said, Paul, we have to be careful, okay?
All right.
Because people do pay attention the color of my shirt.
The shirt color? All right.
So
Yeah.
make sure
I
every
wore the
morning
black shirt today.
change the shirt.
I wore black today.
Okay, you see, black is of course favorite shirt.
It is
Okay,
actually.
but this morning I just picked this nice. How do you call this, Nikki?
Blue, turquoise.
Yeah,
Turquoise.
nice blue. Okay,
Yeah, all right.
but I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Stylish shirt. That's a stylish shirt.
Okay, but tomorrow is another color. Okay, make sure tomorrow, Paul, no more black.
Tomorrow, I think you're screwed.
Okay.
Same TCP, just different color.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is what we do, guys. This is what we do. We want to engage with you. We want you and us talking. Okay.
Right.
The more we communicating, the more we understand each other, the better we can serve you.
Exactly.
Right. So that being said, we always want to come back to basics. Okay. We can get more complicated as time
we
goes
go.
on.
As we
right?
go, yes.
So that's why Monday we were talking about the panels.
Yep.
Today, panels do the office lighting almost up to 60%,
Mm-hmm.
right? For 60% of office lighting.
Yes.
Okay. In the meantime, okay, was yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday we talked about
this guy.
HID.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nikki, have you called the airport, the Cleveland airport?
I reached out to the operations director.
Yeah. So call the Cleveland airport.
She
Okay.
should probably
Tell them
drive
why.
up there, you know.
I
take
know.
the guys
Let's
off.
go over there. You know,
Yeah.
Cleveland
Why,
Might be a
airport
lady.
drive me
whatever.
nuts because those
Yeah.
old HID over there.
Yeah.
why did they drive you nuts? Because they're hot?
Number one, they're hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two is
Inefficient.
no. What they do is it's not high ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
Yeah.
Actually, the ceiling is not that high,
Really? Yeah.
right? But they have this 250.
Uh-huh.
Okay, right in the middle, like right in your eye.
Oh, so glare.
It's then you walk underneath it and you feel hot, cold,
Heat lamp.
hot, cold. Jesus, I tell you, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Might be a torture thing for you.
Exactly. So, in other words, is we're not just talking about a saving from 250 to 40. You're talking about we save 210 watts,
It's a lot of wattage to
right?
save.
But in the meantime, believe it or not, it saved the summer's here, so save the what was it?
The air conditioning.
The
thing.
air conditioning
Yes.
stuff. Okay, you guys will not believe this. One day, one guy told me, "Oh, Alice, yes, I understand what you're saying, but you know what? Winter time, those light bulbs able to help us to generate heat."
Heat, right.
Oh, Jesus.
He wants to generate heat year round.
Yeah, it's kind of. I say you idiot. Okay, because
You
you
didn't
have.
say that to him.
No, I didn't. You have a better way to generate the heat. Using a light bulb to generate heat, that's a bad idea. So.
We can give you a better
Okay,
solution. is
so
what he
that
said.
being said, today, we come back to basic again. Basic again,
Right.
okay? Basic again. What we're talking about is in general area, right, Paul?
Uh-huh,
We
yeah.
have so many general area out
You
there.
need like a multi-purpose kind of light.
Multi-purpose,
Yeah.
from general area
Uh-huh.
all the way to the stores. If you go to
Yeah.
the store, right, you see people have strips of the lights
They use
continuously.
them everywhere.
All the way to the garage.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we're talking about. We call GPS,
The general purpose strip.
right?
This is the 4-foot version I have here. You see it's nice and slim. It's general purpose. It has a nice frosted lens on it. Can use it just about everywhere. Just like Ellis said, parking garages. You can use it in stores. We did a lot of retail stores with this actually, that people put them in.
Right,
like the-
so before we get into some fancy application, Paul,
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
Let's just stay on some basics of this unit,
Sure,
okay?
I got a
You
little.
told me, Paul, the unit we have right now
Yep.
is called toolless, right? What do you mean about that?
This is a toolless entry, not toolless installation, but you can get into it without using any tools. So what you would do is you just pop the lens off. See how I did that? Very easy. And then once I have the lens off, you see the LED strips here. There's just two clips here. Pop it off there. Two clips here, which I'm having some problem with. There you go. And it toolless entry. See? Very
Okay.
easy. Now I can install it.
So why, Paul, why you have to pop this one out? You have to pop the LED out,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, we gotta get inside because a lot of times this is a surface mounted product. Mounts right to the junction box.
So you want to mount this metal piece
Yeah.
to the junction box?
Doesn't have
Which-
to be, but
What
yeah,
just happened? This is the junction box,
just happen to have one.
right? So let's assume this junction box is way up over there.
Right.
So, Paul, what's going to happen to it
So
now?
you just take this unit, you put it right up against the junction box.
Right?
Now, from the inside, you can either put some screws through the holes that we have here and mount it to the wall, or you can mount it right to the junction box and have that supported.
Okay, so let's say at that point, Paul.
Yep.
Okay, you let it go of the LED strips. You mount into the junction box, right, Paul?
It's mounted.
It's mounted, okay? And then after being mounted, okay, Paul,
Yep,
then I'm going to hold in that.
all right.
So,
You gotta go in here and you gotta hook up your wires and everything in there. Hook all your wiring up, then you just put this all back together.
right, exactly.
Very simple.
So
and
the
easy.
next thing is, Paul's going to do is just
Yep.
pop back in.
Yeah, again, toolless. Don't
Toolless.
need to do anything. It's very quick and fast for the electrician, the contractor.
You just pop back in.
Though I can't get into it. There it goes. There you go.
That's
Very
it.
easy. And then you put the lens back on. Right? So it's
Okay,
pretty
but
easy to do.
be careful. Go slow, Paul.
Yeah.
When you put a lens on, what do you do?
Well, it looks like it's on now, but it really isn't, right?
Right?
These lenses, just so you guys all know, will pop into place. A lot of people make a mistake and they don't pop the lens fully in, which I'm having a problem with apparently. See if I can get it. There it goes. You'll hear it pop in, and then once it's in, it's in. See, I'm holding it by the lens
Believe it or not, Paul got so many phone calls.
all the time.
People say, Paul, the lens is falling off.
Right, you didn't pop it in.
Paul say, you do pop it in.
They think as long as the end caps are there, it holds the lens, but
Right.
really it pops into place.
The
So,
pop into the place,
Pops in.
okay? So that's a really cool unit. I tell you, this really helped the contractors.
Yes, very fast for the
Okay, right.
contract.
Old days, we're using screws.
They gotta take the
Oh,
screws
God,
out, they gotta
we
take
gotta
this out,
hate it.
they drop the screw, they
Right.
lose it, they have to have.
Right now, no.
A lot of.
Okay, we still believe this structure is the best because other way people using out there, they pop the entire unit out.
Right.
Problem is installation to the ceiling and
Right.
to the junction box.
Yeah.
You got to pop everything out, do the installation. Okay, then you pop everything back in.
Yep.
So all you have to do is we call pop, pop.
Pop, pop,
That's it.
done.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
So I believe today, this is the easiest installation, okay?
Oh, yeah.
The contract love the most. Not just that, let's talk about functionality of this.
Oh, this thing is super versatile. So we have this in a 2-foot, 4-foot and 8-foot construction. And a lot of people like to run this end to end, right?
Yeah,
Like in a line down this, down.
oh, slow down here, what do you
Like-
mean end to end?
Well, when I say end to end, you have one strip and then you want to have another strip and another strip.
That's
over
what
there.
you see in the
Yeah.
retail store.
Oh,
If you
yes.
go to the retail store and people using the strips, it's end to end,
Yes,
okay? That's what to put together, I would say, Paul, about 8 of those.
yeah,
8 of those. The reason for that is, okay, 8, it's about less than 500 watts.
right.
That's what our cable able to handle.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
then every 8, you just drop another power.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so cool. So cool. But how do you connect them? How do you
Well, that's a
connect
good
them?
question, Alice. You know, we're worried about people doing that. So what you do is you just take this end cap off here, okay? And then we have this end-to-end connector right here, okay? See, there's a hole for the through wire.
Yeah. Also, this is
Yep.
plastic and it's transparent.
It is. It
Because
is.
when you do end to end,
Yep.
you want to have a minimum shadow as possible.
Yep, so I put it on here. You can see it there.
Okay?
Okay, took the end cap off. You take the other end cap off the other fixture. This will go right here and slide together.
And then you put 2 screws on it.
And then the lens will slide in against itself and you'll have a seamless lens all the way down.
That's it.
Connect them
That's
all.
it.
You can do a 2-foot and a 4-foot together, or 2
That's
4-foot, an 8-foot,
it.
whatever you want.
I tell you, it's so cool. You can put up to 8 of those together, seamlessly 8 of together with the one power line, one power.
And that's
Okay?
what our retail store
And
did.
I don't know if I have the cable here or not.
I don't think we have the cable,
Okay.
but we do offer.
We have a cable because what happens is the power cable have to travel inside.
Right,
Have to click, travel inside.
yeah, so if you need a
Okay,
wiring harness,
right,
we can
it's a
help.
very easy, it's a very, very easy to do.
It is.
Okay, so now we're talking about seamlessly connect together.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
still come back to the basics, okay?
right, back to
Uh,
basics.
Tell me the functionality of this fixture. Yes.
Absolutely, so I guess you're asking about what can I, why do I want this fixture? Well, let me tell you. There's many different wattages,
Wow,
and lumen packages.
that's cool, that's cool. I tell you, wattage is something kind of weird.
Yep,
Because wattage involved with the functionality.
Yeah.
Functionality involved with a lots of things out there. For instance, start with a lumen package.
right,
Also start with efficacy.
yep,
Then you start with the qualification, a high bay, low bay of
Right.
DLC.
right, for rebates.
Right, it's all, sometimes you just wonder why we do this. There's a reason we do this. So, first driver, Paul,
18, 22,
whoa,
oh,
18,
got ahead of you, 22,
32,
32.
32.
That's our first driver,
First driver.
first
Well,
driver,
what? Because all our driver has a dip switch inside,
that's correct.
So I
okay?
can choose my wattage.
You
Yes,
can choose your
You
wattage.
can choose the wattage.
Mhm.
Okay? Paul's going to pop open again. to
Well, I
show
like
you.
to show people, because I
Okay,
think.
hey, so slow down here, slow down.
Yeah, yeah.
After we finish
Yeah, all
talking,
right.
then you show
I'm
people.
just working on.
Okay, the second driver,
Second driver is 32, 40, 46.
32,
40 watt,
40 watt,
46 watt.
46.
Mhm.
Okay, third one,
Third one is, 46, 55, 65 watt.
okay, keep going.
One more.
One more.
65, 75, 85 watt.
So, and you just wonder what the heck your guy's doing.
Right. Don't forget about the CCT, Ellis. We gotta
What
get that.
you call CCT selectable?
CCT selectable.
What do we select?
You can just select the color temperature between 3,500.
CCT selectable.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the CCT means?
Sure, absolutely. That's the correlated color temperature, and that is the color of the light that's coming out of the fixture.
So why is it called CCT?
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. But that's what we call, that's what we call, you see,
Yeah.
sometimes we think he knows everything. No, not really.
I can't know.
Okay, but that's why we say CCT selectable, which means you are selecting the color.
Right.
Okay, what color do we have, Bob?
We have 3,500K.
35?
Kelvin. Uh-huh.
4
Right, that's
and a
correct.
5.
Yeah, that's correct.
Those are 3 most popular ones.
Absolutely.
Now show people what's going to happen inside.
So this is where you can select that. Right here is our wattage selector switch. Is that showing up good?
He's.
All right, right there's the wattage selector switch, right there. And up here we have the color selector switch. So between the two, you can get 9 different combinations there. Okay?
Cool. Now let's come back, see why Paul is so crazy, so many watts here.
Options, people like options, Ellis.
Let's start with this. What is the most popular?
Most popular is our 32 watts, so you can get it in 2 sides.
So the number 2 is most popular one,
Absolutely,
which gave you the option for 32 and a 46.
that's correct.
42. 32 gave you something around 4,200 lumens,
Yeah.
which is very popular packaging as a traditional GPS, right?
Yes, that's
Why 46 is popular? Because 46 is rated by DLC is low bay.
That's correct.
Okay, so cool thing about this is this. 32, 40, 46 in one single unit.
1 unit.
If you want to go standard 4,200 lumens, that's what you pick. You dip switch to 32. When you are in a rebate program, you need a low bay, you switch to 46. Almost that simple. Okay, with that, you have to have a more than 5,000 lumens. I
That's
think we do like a 52, 54.
Yeah, for DLC, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the most popular one. The second most popular, you will not believe this. We actually started this like 4 or 5 months ago,
Yep.
okay? Which is 65 watt.
Yeah,
The only reason 65 watt we become as a business opportunity for us, right now we ship by thousands, is the 65 watt qualified is high bay. Has more than 10,000 lumens
on DLC.
on DLC.
These are DLC
Both are
classifications.
DLC.
Yep,
As you guys know, in the utility program, okay, if you classify as a high bay, you get a high rebate.
that's correct.
That's why we did this 65. Okay, but some people even want to have a more rumors, right? This Paul is all of a sudden Paul is out of control. And
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
is, yeah, why do we just go up to 85 watts? Okay, however, when you go backwards, Paul, now
Yep.
you go backwards. Okay, so-called go backwards is not just for the utility rebate, sometimes we call return on investment.
Yes.
When you do the return on investment, now you are to using less wattage. That's why this 18 watt is getting popular because
Very
people
popular.
using 18 watt to do the calculation on the return on investment.
Yeah, the wattage reduction.
So, in other words, all the wattage here has, like I mentioned earlier, has a different reason, a different purpose for doing that.
Mhm.
Okay, in the meantime, as far as we're concerned, you should tell us what you wanted, because sometimes you will say, hey, Paul, let me do a math for you, okay?
Sure.
Paul?
All right, here we go.
Okay? People say, Paul, you do have the 46 watt as a low bay,
Low bay.
right?
Yeah, low bay.
Okay, Paul, that's cool. So let me do a math, I'm going to challenge Paul on
Uh-oh.
this one, okay, see if he can help us to make this one, okay? Then I said, Paul, truly, I like your qualification for that,
Mhm.
okay? But on my return on investment, okay,
Sure.
my only calculation can make that work is a 32.
Oh,
Can you give me a 32 on low bay?
ooh, that's rough. But yeah, we could do that for you.
How do you do that?
So we'd have to make a high efficacy product for you. Okay, meaning I gotta get higher LPW at 32 watts.
Correct, you need a 165 lumens per watt.
To get over that 5,000.
Why are we able to do that, Paul?
We're able to do that because we make our own chips.
Here we go. If you joined us last couple of days, one thing we mentioned, we make our own chips.
Yeah.
So what we call mix and match, that's what we do. Mix and match, whatever you want here. Okay, guys, this is really cool. That's why people say, oh, what's a big deal? Other people have a strip suit. Yes, they may look like the same, but we talk about functionality. We talk about easy installation.
Yep.
We talk about anything. We just talk about it. That basically become a spec version of the GPS,
Yep, we can do stuff like that.
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, obviously, we mentioned that earlier, not just we talking about efficacy, we talking about the colors. If you
Right.
want another color, just tell Paul,
Let us know.
okay? You may say, hey, Paul, can I get a 65?
Yeah, somebody asked me for
Okay.
3K.
Right.
No problem.
Okay, we do that too.
Yeah.
Okay, later we're going to show you how we're able to do the 5 colors, okay?
Right.
So that being said, Paul, we talk about continuation,
Yes,
right?
you can do a
Right,
continuous run.
we talk about
All the options you got
all
here.
options, okay?
Mhm.
And we also talk about control units here,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
okay?
Control units. So this picture looks really nice and everything, and maybe you want to add a control, but you don't want that big bulky control hanging out the end,
Correct.
especially if you're trying to go into end.
Correct.
So what are we gonna do?
Oh, God, he's going to open up again.
I like opening this up. So
This
easy.
is the third time he's
It's
open.
so easy though to open it up, you know?
Okay, again, you need to pop this one out.
Yeah, I didn't pop it in.
He screwed up.
I screwed up on this. There it goes.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. So
On the other side,
right here,
yeah.
you probably can't see it on the camera, but right here, there's a knockout. Okay, and that little knockout lets me punch it out, and we can add an internal sensor to this unit, which gives you on-off capability through the lens. So it's all concealed. Looks
So
really
we
nice.
have 2 different versions of the control.
Yes, we do.
Okay, first version, what I call the poor man's control unit.
Yes.
Remember, I'm using that word for the panels.
It's the one I use.
Okay, which we call IS, which means it's the internal sensor.
Correct.
We using microwave,
Yes.
okay, instead of using, what's the other one?
Passive infrared.
Passive infrared,
Mhm.
okay? We believe microwave is more sensitive.
Absolutely. It's
Okay.
much better.
It's much better. So when we do that, Okay, usually infrared version have to stick it out. You see those little eye.
right,
However, the micro version able to penetrate through the plastic.
right through the plastic.
So it's right inside.
Yep, can't see it,
You can't see
penetrates
it?
right through. It's
So
great.
that's what I call poor man's control.
Mhm.
You know what? Like we talked about this before. Look at this. Right? Turn it off.
Turn it off.
The poor man's control is the cheapest way, most inexpensive way to turn it off.
Save money,
Save money here. We preset for 20 minutes.
right,
Okay, but if you need a longer or shorter, or you want to do the bi-level dimming.
Right.
Because you don't want to complete turn it off.
Yep.
When it's off, you want to set for 10%, you still have some lights over there, we have the remote,
yes.
you're able to adjust it,
So the remote control lets you program this poor man sensor.
right? Okay, second one. It's called NLC.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean, Paul?
So NLC is network lighting control, and that's a DLC classification. Network lighting controls are smart. Okay, so you're able to load an app or some other thing on your computer or
So
something.
that means God have a means to communicate.
Yes.
That's why we have the microwave plus
Right,
Bluetooth.
exactly.
So we use Bluetooth mesh to communicate. So
Yep.
install that unit, if you have 10 of those things, they talk to each other, then we're also able to connect it to the Wi-Fi,
Yep,
okay? Our app will be available next week. You will see that. Our normal sales will start, will be less than 2 weeks from now. At
Yep.
that time, Nikki and Paul and I will put together a special show, just talk about NLC. Remember, it's a network
network,
lighting control.
yep, correct.
Okay, let's move on.
All right,
Because Paul and I always think about, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's face it, Paul, it doesn't matter how we do it, this is still a traditional lighting.
yeah, it's a nice
Right.
fixture,
Right.
but it's not, nothing
Well,
unique
right,
about it.
nothing unique about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very traditional. The things we like to improve on is we call the ending effect, which means
Yeah.
the strips have to have a side light and up light.
Yeah, that
to
would be
make
nice.
the wall, the room look very nice.
That would be nice.
So Paul is holding his new creation here.
Oh, this thing is awesome. Okay, now you notice it's a little bit different shape. Okay,
But I like this shape. It's more like
It's a nice shape.
architecture.
it's a modern
Very
shape.
modern shape, right?
Yes.
So before you start, let me light
Yeah,
this one up,
absolutely.
Paul.
Light it up. Let's see how that looks.
Yeah.
Cause I'm worried about this shape, you
Yeah.
know?
Okay,
Not a modern.
I'm not a modern person.
okay, look, this is the downlight. Look at the side light. Beautiful. Look at uplight. All you see the darkness in the middle is the LED strip. That's it.
So this unit provides
It's just beautiful, I tell you. It's just absolutely
360 degrees of light
right.
all the way around.
All the way around it. Really create a different environment. Well, that's what we call the ending effect, okay?
Yes.
The ending effect is to make you feel like you are in the lighting room instead of being lighting up. You see,
Yeah.
when you force the lights down is one thing because you need to see things, but when you have an ending effect, it make you feel like in the lighting bubble. You see
Right.
the lights, and you feel good when you see on the wall. You feel good when the ceiling doesn't have what we call cage effect.
The cave effect, yeah.
Okay, in the meantime, this unit is a seal. We also have a sensor inside. You have no choice.
Which is great, right?
We give you the sensors. The sensors, again, preset for 20 minutes.
IS sensor.
IS sensors inside. Okay, there's only one problem, Paul,
Huh?
is it cannot do the commercial version, which is continuation, because it's a seal.
Yes. But this
However-
is still a perfect fixture for like garages, workrooms,
Yeah.
workshops, laundry rooms.
However, this has something better than the more than the traditional version.
Oh, yeah.
How many colors does that
Oh,
have?
this is a 5-color option. Let me show you here. Let me just light this up. real quick.
Yeah. Okay,
Show everybody what that looks like.
yeah. because
5 colors.
5 colors.
Plug it in. So here you go. There's 3K. Whoop,
No,
Sorry?
go slow. Because you have a 5
3?
switches, you have to go slow, right?
but yeah, 3, 35,
Right,
4. Whoop, 5,
5,
6,
65.
Up.
Right, that's so cool. Okay, it's so cool.
Look, I don't know if that's picking up on camera. Let's try it on the board so you guys can see it. Sometimes the,
Yeah, you can see.
Right,
Mhm.
5 colors. So we have two different versions. One version, super simple. This version,
That's the simple version.
simple version. The simple version has a plug. Just a plug in. We give the chain to hang up. This is a fancy version of the work lights. Now, the commercial version is a little bit different.
Yeah,
So Paul's going to show you how the commercial version works.
yeah. So this is easy. This is the commercial version. It's got a plate on the back here. So that plate pops right off like that, okay? And what you do with that plate,
Remember the junction box?
yeah, you want to mount the plate to the junction box.
Very simple.
First, step one,
Right.
okay? And you're like, why am I doing it? But bear with me. Mount the plate to the junction box, pull the wires through the hole of the plate,
Yeah.
okay? Then, once you have that plate mounted, you can take this one,
Okay.
flip it on.
Right. Okay, clip on, and then you have a connector over
Yeah.
there.
We
Okay.
provide that opposite
Yeah.
connector.
Where is the other connector?
It's right down. I put it on this
Okay.
wire here, but,
Okay,
I
it's
thought I-
fine, it's fine, it's fine.
So I already
you have
connected.
Another connector
Yeah.
to the ceiling.
Right.
Come back here, just connect it together.
Yeah.
After connected together, okay, very simple, okay, very,
Slide the fixture on.
simple here. I need to slide.
There you
okay,
go. And then it's held by the plate.
That's it.
Very simple to install.
Very easy.
Very
super
easy. Yes.
I tell you, try, you will love it. It's just the ending effect. I just love it.
It's a beautiful light.
It's a beautiful light.
Lights up
It- it-
360
It
degrees.
just make your room feel so good about
Yes.
it. Okay, so you can see, if you have any other ideas, please let us know.
Let us know.
Okay, that being said, there's a couple more units just like that we
Yep.
do. One is, we call the vapor type,
Yeah, we call that the sister unit,
right? We call this,
right?
okay?
So this is our vapor type. Has the same wattage and lumen
Exactly,
packages
six, Paul.
Okay.
Exactly.
as this guy.
Yeah,
So these are like the same lumen package, everything like that.
what's the difference between those
Well,
two?
this guy is wet location IP65, Ellis.
Right,
Okay,
so wet location,
so this one is wet
that's the
location.
only difference. Wet location,
Uh-huh.
wow, you can using this place all over the places. Look.
Popping off, I'm popping it apart.
Look,
Yeah, I am.
look all the stuff put behind it. What kind of stuff you have here? You have emergency.
Yeah, this is
Holy
a battery,
Lord.
this is our battery backup
Use
unit,
a
yeah.
battery backup.
But it comes with the install kit and everything like that, so you can quickly install this unit. IP65, same wattage and lumen packages as the general purpose strip.
Okay, just remember this, okay, vapor type is waterproof.
Yes,
Identical is what we talk about.
identical to that.
Identical to that, that's what we call it. Another unit, also very popular commercial side, we call the wrap light.
Wrap light. So the wrap light is another cousin of that. So the wrap light, our wrap is wattage and color selectable as well. And surface mount or hung, however you want to do it.
Right, so that pretty much start with the GPS, then we have a fancy architecture version, then we finish it become with a vapor type, and
Traditional.
that whole thing we consider as a general lighting strips.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so that's for today, that's for today,
That's for today.
okay? And then tomorrow we'll talk more, but tomorrow we'll spend more time talk about, your concern, your issues, okay? The things you need. So if you're to join us tomorrow, tomorrow we'll tell you what kind of things we're going to talk about, but we would really like to listen to you.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll spend 5-10 minutes talk about your things instead of our things. Obviously, we're going to introduce under the line tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, sounds good, right, Paul?
Yeah, any questions,
Any
Nikki?
questions, Nikki?
No, nothing so far.
Okay, really thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. We
You know,
appreciate your time.
Yeah, we need your support. We need you to tell your friends, okay? To join us, and it's only half hour, but we really able to give you a lots of support. Okay, to make sure you grow your business. You are happy, we are happy.
Absolutely.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.